Welcome back to another episode of MLB The Show 24's franchise mode featuring the Charlotte Racers. Now, the squad is currently 12 and a half games back in the division. Not a big deal. We're trying to get a little bit better. Okay, we'll figure things out. But today, I'm happy to say we've had progress. Things have been good, but there is one final, maybe there's more trades, but one final trade at least before draft day. And I cannot wait to get it. Now, the trade we're about to pull off is a controversial one, but also one I think is going to make us significantly better. We're trading Jordan Montgomery, our ace right now. Brett Harris, a young third baseman, Danny Bautista, a young first baseman. Neither one of them have really good potential, in my opinion, for Mr. Bobby Miller. You might be saying, well, like, that's not really much of an upgrade. You're giving up some young prospects. Sure, you could argue that. But this season, he's 5-2 with a 2.99 ERA. Last year, again, the proof is in the pudding, 15-4 with a 3.5 ERA. The year before that, his rookie year, an 11-4 win-loss record with a 3.76 ERA. This guy has been really, really good for his team. He's a dominant pitcher. He's a righty, which, you know, is going to help us out a little bit. We are losing our only lefty on the entire squad. We'll figure that out in the offseason. Contract-wise, he's good until 2030, so we'll be able to control him for that long. And the quirks here are, performs better when playing on the road. His primary and secondary pitches exceed the max velocity limit. So he throws 99 four-seamer, 95 sinker. Both of those are going to be faster. 12-6 curve, slider, and a circle change. I love his pitch repertoire. I love what this guy's doing, and he is going to be our official ace at only 26 years of age. Big fan. And yes, we're also getting Hank Kendrick, a closing pitcher, but he's like 29 years old, 50-some overall. He's just really a throw-in guy to help our farm system out. But Bobby Miller is the real prize jewel here, and now he's a racer. So again, the one issue we have is that now every single pitcher we have is a right-hander. Grayson Rodriguez is also probably gone after this year. I just sort of looking at what he's done previously. He's 2-5 this year. His ERA skyrocketed. His ERA's gotten worse every year that he's pitched so far. 11-12 the previous year, 7-4 the previous year. Only really has one quirk, the Road Warrior piece. His potential drop from an A to a B. We'll continue to try to battle it out, but as of right now, Grayson Rodriguez, if we find the right deal, is probably on the move either late this season or beginning in the offseason. Now, I know we just talked about, like, oh, we'll try to trade Grayson Rodriguez a little bit. So I was like, hold on, stream. Let me dabble around and see what we can find. And we found Kyle Harrison. Harrison's A potential, 77 overall. His stuff looks pretty good, 75 stamina already. His break is a 94, which has me super excited. Has a 4-pitch repertoire, would love 5, but whatever. And he's a lefty, which would solve our lefty problem. Only 23 years of age. This guy feels like he's made to be a Charlotte racer. So we're going to get him. Well, how are you getting GGB? Well, we're offloading Grayson Rodriguez and Jason Rosario, which Rosario is a 25-year-old D potential guy, 64 overall. Not really going to help us. Could help the Guardians. We get Kyle Harrison. I know that we're losing some players here and there. We're going to have to retool and reload. We definitely will in the offseason. But for now, Kyle Harrison is the newest member of the Charlotte Racers. So now what our rotation officially is going to be here is Bobby Miller. Then we go Brady Singer, Matt Manning, Kyle Harrison, who is the best record of our team right now at 9-1, which we acquired him, but we're going to imagine that was our team. And then Brian Bello as our number 5 guy. This is a really young rotation. Every single person is below 28 years of age. All these guys have really good potential. And we still have Medina right there as a long reliever in the bullpen. We have Mason Miller, who's been doing pretty well. We have Kyle Muller. We're not going to talk about Matt Strom because he's pissing me off. Zach Jackson's doing solid. Hoffman has been really good for the most part. And then Tanner Scott, only a couple of blown saves. He's been really good as well. We have completely retooled our pitching, and I'm happy about that. And then just really quick, I realized that I didn't show this in a YouTube video. I showed it on the stream, but if you weren't watching the stream, you don't really know this happened. We did a big trade last night. We got Royce Lewis from the Twins for Kyle Manzardo, Cade Cavalli, and Abraham Toro. Did we give up a lot? Yes, but Royce Lewis was a number 1 overall pick a number of years ago. He is absolutely worth it. We have him at third base. We moved Alex Bregman over to first base now. Morel is our full-time DH. We really have the best offense we could possibly put together. When you compare our team from opening day to now, it is night and day. All right, picking up here for the first game, 0-for-4, Zach Geloff. He's got a situation right now. He can get a little walk-off if he locks in. Ooh, that was close. Tie ball game here with the Royals. Geloff's got runners on first and second with only 1 out. And I think he's going to walk this one off. Geloff is out here getting the hit that we needed from him. That is going to win the game. 1 swing, 1 win. I'm here for the productivity. All right, Bregman's up 1 for 3. He's back batting above 300. He slipped. He was at like 360 for a while, went to like 280, and now he's back well above 300 with 2 on, no out. And we're down here in the bottom of the ninth. Now, we just obviously saw Zach Geloff He had a nice hit out to left center to win us the game in the previous one, but Bregman's got a lot more work to do to try to get us to win this one. Ah, a little underneath that one. I don't really think we can tag up on that either. We're gonna chill. Yeah, that would have been hose. We might have got there as he threw it off center. All right, Royce Lewis, 250, 9 home runs, 28 RBIs. This is a guy that is a major piece of the puzzle for us. We need him to integrate into the squad a little bit more, though. 0 for 4 is not good. A little late on that, fouls it off. He's only batted 171 with runners scoring. Maybe it's our uniforms. Maybe that's the problem for the team right now. Oh my God, jammed us again. The good news is we can move our guy over to third base now, which won't help us like a ton, but at least it, you know. Apparently we left too early. What a dumb way to lose the game. You hate to see it. All right, the bane of our existence, Yordan Alvarez. We have a 2-run lead, but they have 2 guys on. There is nobody out, and Tanner Scott, per usual, even though he's a 93 overall, has us in a jam. Throwing a pie to Yordan is late scary, as the French say. Ooh, okay. Oh my God, we missed it. Oh my God, I'm vomiting. Okay, well, bases loaded, no outs. I'm crying. All right, Logan Cerny comes in. There is no shot we escaped this, right? Oh my God. I'm gonna warm up the only guy in our bullpen I can trust, Luis Medina. There's 2 righties after this. He honestly might come in and face both of those guys here. Tanner Scott might be trade bait after this. Oh my God. Okay, close. Bases loaded, no outs. Can we get out of this? This is gonna be crazy. Oh my God. All right, there's 1 out. Now we just need a double play. Bro, it is never easy with Tanner Scott. That's one thing I've learned. Missing all over right now. Brother, we cannot get a walk here. James Wood, unleash the cannon. No, that was so close. James Wood, what a throw. Okay, the good news is we have 2 outs. I'm gonna believe in Tanner Scott, even though I really don't want to. Come on, Tanner. No. Oh my God, he's got 90 speed. James Wood, play at the plate. God bless America. I can't stand Tanner Scott. We're trading him. I want to bring in Medina, but I can't now because we're facing a lefty. This is actually Eddie Rosario, who the Astros just offered us a trade for, and we said no. Please. Okay, 2 strikes. Pitcher's getting tired. You don't say. Oh. Ah! Ladies and gentlemen, we just lost. Get Tanner Scott his walking papers right now. We're moving him. We're moving him.
Oh, I'm gonna flip my helmet. Eddie Rosario, we could have traded for him.
I should have traded for him because I'm a man of my word. Tanner Scott is out of town. We've already packed his bags. We got him in an Uber. He's on the way to the airport. I was like, we'll give you your ticket and tell you where we're sending you. And we're sending him to Cleveland, a place that I used to live. Tanner Scott, Miles Naylor, who's a shortstop prospect we really need because we have James Ariel, who's 18 years old and an absolute stud right now in AA. So I feel really excited about what we're going to have. But for now, we have Jacob Wilson until James is ready. Class A is an absolute stud. He's having a crazy year right now. He's only 27. He's 2-0 in the year, and opportunities that, games have been tied that he came in. 27 saves in 29 save opportunities, a 1.63 ERA. He just got our new closer, buddy. Did I mention multiple All-Star appearances, reliever of the year a couple of years ago? And he has quirks. Plays better at home, plays better in day games, and his primary pitch exceeds max velocity. I don't care if he has 3 pitches. They're absolutely electric. He's a racer now. All right, now we're hopping into the 2025 MLB draft. We have a couple of guys we've added, obviously, to our board, but I'm going to be honest, I still am trying to figure out this whole MLB draft situation. We're going to jump into it and pray that we get some big-time players, make some big-time plays. All right, the Nationals have the first pick. Who are they taking? Rafael Sanchez, the guy that we didn't really scout a ton. He was draft ranked 8, and we had him at 5, and they're taking him number 1 overall, okay? Up next, I forgot who's actually picking second. Who are they taking and what are they? The White Sox are getting Henry Trevino. This is the guy that I wanted, and I'm kind of pissed about this. because they got William Kaminsky, who was a generational player last year. Now they get Trevino. Let's see if he's good. The third pick in the draft, it is going to be the Giants taking Alexis Cora. This is the guy that was supposed to be #1. He opted out of his doctor exams. We have him at 71, so I don't know if this guy's actually going to be that good. We're gonna take Abdul King. That's who we're drafting. Here we go. I feel like Abdul King might be him. We'll see. We'll see. All right, we're back up here with pick number 40. This guy's ranked 53rd by the MLB, but we have him ranked 29th after doing 85% of the way for scouting. I feel like this guy could be a little bit of a diamond, so we're going to take Miguel Valentine. If you kind of look at his stuff here, his pitching stuff looks really good. I feel like this dude could be a really good gem for us. Pretty good velocity. He's pretty healthy. His bonus demand isn't super high. We're going to go ahead and take Miguel Valentine as our guy. And his glove looks really cool, so that makes me feel even better. He's got some style. And the other guy I'm thinking about taking here is going to be Charles Divino. I am a little worried about like his hitting attributes seem to be terrible, but what you can't see is his fielding attributes look to be incredible. Like potential up to 89 for fielding, potential up to 94 speed, ceiling could be really good. His hitting looks like he'll be kind of a middle of the road guy, but he could be a really good, you know, backup defensive guy. I'm just, at this point, okay, I'm swimming. So we're going to take Charles Divino here with the 44th pick, and I have a plan for the next one. Oh, I just realized he opted out of his doctor exam. Please be healthy. In round number 3 with pick number 80, there was a guy we were kind of looking at, and it was Charlton Novak. Now, we didn't really scout him a ton, but the potentials he has down there, looking at his pitching stuff, it's like pretty wild. Like, I have no idea if he's even going to be that good, but at this point, we haven't really scouted a ton of people, so I'm going to go ahead and take Charlton Novak, and I'm going to pray that he's good. We don't see a glove on his hand, so it makes me really nervous right now, but be good. All right, so we officially finished the 2025 first-year player draft. Some of the picks you saw, some of them you didn't, but I am just really excited to see how they turn out. Please be good. There's a big trade that actually just happened here. The Cardinals are going to get Matt McLean from the Reds, and they are giving up Jordan Walker, which I did not expect him to get traded. Giovanni Gallegos, and then Matthew Liberatore. That is a major, major move for an incredible Matt McLean who's only 25 years of age. So huge moves between the Cardinals and the Reds now. Now the All-Star game is about to happen. It's always cool to see where our guys ranked. It looks like Matt Manning was the closest guy we had. Misses out a little bit, and it's kind of crazy that he was 7-7 and he was our closest guy. Kyle Harrison getting some love too at 10-2. Ultimately for the starting pitchers. Relief pitchers, you aren't really seeing our guys here, which, you know, is a little disappointing, but it happens. Actually, Kyle Muller. Oh, Kyle Muller's going to be in the All-Star game. 7-1 record out of the bullpen for us with a 3.21 ERA. Look at Kyle Muller. Let me put some respect on his name. Closing pitcher, Class A is going to be there, obviously. You know, we acquired him not too long ago, but still, we are going to have him as an all-star. From a catcher standpoint, Adley Rutschman is going to be your top vote getter. First base, Vlad Guerrero Jr. and our Alex Bregman will both be all-stars there. You'd love to see that. Second base is going to be Nico Horner and Andres Jimenez. You're going to move to third base, Jose Ramirez, Gunnar Henderson. Kind of looking for our guy, Royce Lewis. He misses out this year. Morel obviously misses out as well, even though he's considered a DH. Shortstop is going to be Seager and Correa, with us not really getting much love there with our young guys. Left field, you're going to see Yordan Alvarez, who's been a thorn in our side all season long. Randy Arozarena and Evan Carter are your main people there. You move to center field, Mike Trout, Aaron Judge, Chas McCormick are your top vote getters. Right field, you're going to see Kyle Tucker, Mitch Haniger, Adolis Garcia, and then designated hitter Carlos Correa getting that top nod. With Morel, again, getting some consideration, but he's pretty far down. All right, we're picking up here after doing the MLB draft. We're going to find out what our draft picks are here in just a moment after this game. But Bobby Miller is on the mound. He's been having a really good game. He's got a shutout brewing, but we only are up 1. There's 2 outs, and Correa is up, which is always a dicey situation. It's our first time pitching with Bobby Miller. There we go. Finally get a strike. Trying the slider. Oh, you got to give us that. This is tough. We could be loading the bases potentially here. Correa just destroyed one. All right, we haven't thrown a curve with him yet, but we're going to try. Oh, this is not good. This is probably out of here. Oh, Riley Green. Oh, Nat gives up 2 runs. Bobby Witt Jr., who I forgot got traded to Minnesota, is now up, and we owe our pitcher something. I think if we hadn't switched to that new ball tracking thing, we probably would have been fine here. But we try to get fancy and we messed up. So that's on us. We got to get this man some runs now. All right, they're bringing in the big guns right now. But we've got Riley Green coming up, who definitely owes us right now after what he just did. God, Duran's going to be so disgusting to go up against right now. This man is 35 saves deep. Class A's got 29, though. Oh, late on that. 2 strikes now on Green, man. This is a dangerous pitcher. We're not swinging at that, though. Oh, Riley Green. Unbelievable. Everybody's Willie Mays. All right, Kelnick's up now, 0-for-3 with a strikeout. Again, we've improved our offense so much, but still, we are struggling to get runs up for our pitchers. Unbelievable location. I just can't believe that left fielder manages to make that play, but the same play for Riley Green just goes over his head. Oh, up the middle. They don't get to it. Okay, finally. Now we just got to avoid hitting into a double play. We need another base hit here. All right, Kelnick finally gets a hit. We've got James Wood up now. We've got some power opportunities here. No shot. Oh, we pop out to Bobby Witt. 2 outs. Down to our final out. All right, Soderstrom's our guy here. A lot of potential. Already has 1 hit today. We need his 2nd hit of the game here. Take the first pitch. Ooh, he's a little out of control right now. It's so hard to be early on 103 miles per hour, and that random left fielder makes the play. It's been a rough day at the ballpark here for the Racers. So we find out that Vance Hartman, the guy that made that play in left field for Minnesota, is actually a generational rookie. This is an 18-year-old that is 5'7", 172, 93 speed, 75 fielding, and he's batting 185 for them. But unfortunately for us, he ends up making by far the play of the game. And fielding percentage, he's at 1,000. So it'd be like that sometimes. But he's a C potential 18-year-old. So this dude is like crazy talented, but his potential is not great. And we're finally getting to see what our actual draft prospects are like. And I think letting the CPU do the scouting is the move, because we hit, I think, pretty much across the board. Abdul King is a 72 overall with 85 potential. That's major for us right now. This right fielder will probably be getting an opportunity in spring training next year. Miguel Valentine is a 65 overall starting pitcher at 18 years of age with 82 potential. Davino is a left fielder, 56 overall at 18 with 86 potential. Novak is going to be a 68 overall with 74 potential starting pitcher. Burks is going to be a 54 overall with 89 potential. The highest potential we got was Marvin Burks as a catcher. That's fantastic news for us. Guerrero, 66 overall starting pitcher with 77 potential. And then Bridges, 47 overall, the lowest by far, but still 79 potential. Also for these guys, they're going to be getting different names. So Abdul King will be changed to Big Doinks. We're going to have Miguel Valentine changed to Dakota Zettler. Charles Davino will be changed to Jake Dillon. And then these last 4, we have naming rights available for them, exclamation franchise in our Twitch chat. And then you can potentially get those if they're still available. There's only 4 left. But all these dudes, I feel like this draft was light years better than last draft, so I feel very good. All right, so we are picking up here after doing that incredible draft. We've got runners in the corners with 2 outs against the Guardians. And are you kidding me? Kelnick is going to go yard. Look at the flick of the wrist. It's been forever since we've seen a home run. So we're picking right back up here in the top of the 9th inning. We got our 4-0 lead. Bobby Miller on the mound. Obviously want to get this dude some W's, because this is going to be our ace of the future. And oh my God, what a play. Bro, oh, that's Estoy Ruiz. One of our former players. All right, so a lot of speed on first base. We don't want them to get a rally right now. We just want to get them up out of this game. Ooh, Quan. No double play. They got the lead runner at least, and then another guy gets on first base. All right, Josh Naylor's up now. It's tough seeing Estoy Ruiz over there. I forgot who we traded him for, but you know, at the end of the day, we missed him, but we got some guys out here. Ooh, good pitch. 102 from Bobby Miller. Yeah, this dude, he's the real deal. Okay, I lost that one. Oh, that was not what we wanted. That's deep to right field. James Wood. Great play, 2 down. All right, and then the problem is we're facing Jose Ramirez. So this is a guy that I'm always afraid to challenge. Losing a little bit of control. He's only at 93 pitches, though, so this has been like a really efficient game for him. He ends up jamming Jose. That got pretty deep in the ballpark, but Bobby Miller is going to get a W. You love to see it for the Racers. Recapping, Bobby Miller balled out. 9 innings pitched, 4 hits given up, 5 strikeouts, didn't walk a single person, and we ended up beating Tristan McKenzie, who is one of the better young pitchers in the MLB right now. His record has been phenomenal, but not today. All right, Jacob Wilson stepping up here, the young shortstop, with an opportunity in the final game of this episode. He's got a runner on, needs to get this game tied up. I did not want to swing at that one, but it ended up working out. I'm happy we swung. All right, Bregman. 2 on, nobody out right now against Bender. Good take on that one. Ooh, that didn't hit him? Oh my God, that's out of here. But it's foul. 2 strikes now. No, he didn't go. Ooh, I thought they said he went. I was going to be angry. They said he... Unbelievable. You can't check swing with Bregman? All right, Morel, who was Captain Clutch when we first traded for him, has definitely seen better days. He's batting .211 right now for this squad. We need this dude to step up if we're going to have an offensive explosion. Like, our pitching is in a good spot, right? We have the pitchers. We need to. A lot of potential there, but we just do not have the hitters right now. They are not coming through. I mean, we have the hitters, but they're just not coming through when we need them to. Good hit. No way he gets to this. He does? No. Stay at second. Stay at second. Oh, my God. That was a perfect throw, too. All right, Kelnick. Look, Kelnick was a big guy for us in the previous game. Went yard. I'm not asking for a home run here, but I'm not asking for a home run here. Take the first pitch. Good eye. Agree, Genie. Wanted to go for it, but we're going to take that one. I'm really trying to make sure that with this situation here, we get the ball that we really want. That's the one! Oh my God. Get out of the ballpark. Counting in back-to-back games goes yard. Are you kidding me? Hey, look, I don't care that Brad Hand's coming in the game. We're building a statue of Jared Kelnick after the game. Good Lord, that man went yard again. All right, that was a perfect hit, which is amazing. Clase, our first chance to actually use him is going to come up because we're going to make sure we get him warmed up to come in here in the top of the 9th and dominate. With that being said, Soderstrom's up, and we got a chance to try to extend this lead a little bit with 2 outs. Woo. I'm sorry? Look, our squad is like 12 games below 500. We're just trying to have any positive momentum we possibly can. Every game matters. We're trying to win more games than last year. I think we only won 68 games last year. I'd love to win like 75, 80. Swinging like that, we ain't going to win a lot, though. All right, so Birdie's going to be up a double, 2 singles, and a run, but
He ain't know that we've got Emmanuel Clase and he's coming in the game.
all right, Clase so far this year has been great. 30 for 33 in save opportunities, a sub-2 ERA. I'm here for it. Yeah, not a ton of pitches in his repertoire, but he's got enough to get the job done. And he throws absolute gas. Back-to-back sliders. That one, I don't love the placement, but it goes for a strike. Little cutter. Really his bread and butter. That one goes to Schumann, who's playing third base right now. That is going to be gone. 1 out. Brian De La Cruz. I thought that was Ellie De La Cruz for a second. I was like, what? Got to be careful here again with this part of the lineup. That is not where you want to throw a slider, Clase. I mean, this is almost identical to what the last at bat was. Did a little dangerous. Missed it. Back with the slider. You love to see it, Clase. What a pitch. Luis Arraez still having a really good year. 306 average. It's not quite the almost 400 he had, the previous season, but he's still having a good year. There we go. 1-1 count. We missed everything we were trying to do there, but it is still going to be a strike. A lot of pressure on Arraez. A tough out, though. Fouls that one off. Going right back to the cutter. Fouls that one off, too. He's staying alive. Beautiful. Clase comes back to get back-to-back strikeouts to finish the game. And finally, The Racers keep the wins going. Shout out to Jared Kelnick. That dude has been amazing for us. And look, playoffs probably ain't happening, but we're going to be respectable this season. Be safe, be smart, tell somebody you love them. Catch you guys on the next one.